Halo, tes 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 tes. Suaraku masuk gak?
Luar.
Luar. Area aku tambahin maneh dulu. Beli green screen worth it gak ya buat ini, buat OBS? Jadi
Worth it
aku
aja. Kalau kamera mau bagus.
ya nggak yakin sih kameraku bagus, tapi sepertinya bisa deh. Hmm,
Eh,
application capture Discord. Oke. Coba lu ngomong.
tes.
Oke, sip salah.
Tuh.
Coba ngomong.
Tes.
Nah, udah masuk. Kuro mana kuro browser kuro oke. Nah, muncul tuh orang. Hihi,
Luar.
tuar. Ilegal gak sih anjir lo streaming di channel RL gua?
Ya gak tahu.
Nggak tahu kok tanya saya. Kan saya cuman staff gitu. Melakukan pelanggaran depan staff adalah gue. Cari mati lu, Bang. Nanti circle pakai ini. Yo guys.
Oi.
Astagfirullahalazim. Wah, itu pasti drama itu.
Gak salah.
Itu tutorial bundir di dunia VTuber namanya. Go Power Ranger. Hasbro. Napa kualitimu sampah? Macam mana aku tak sampah? Gaji karyawan kecil. Di sana mah kecil tuh $1.000 anjir. Heran.
$1.000 tuh.
Nah, iya, gaji di sana $1.000 tuh kecil, bro. Edan enggak? Kecil enggak sih $1.000 tuh? Kur?
Kecil.
Kecil.
iPhone segitu.
Asal. Kayak pengemis di sana gajinya $100 per bulan ya.
Yang lebih.
Lebih ya, pengemis. Tapi nggak sampai 1.000 kan harusnya. Sumpah loh, $1.000 tuh udah lumayan anjay. Buat orang Indonesia tuh kayak wah foya gitu. Orang Indonesia mau gaji berapa ya? $100 per bulan, sedih ya.
Apa bang 2 juta dipotong.
Ya itu pun dipotong ya. Sedih.
Makanya yang wah,
Kenapa?
nggak apa-apa. Gabut aja. Apa lu?
Apa-apa. Lihat streaming aku.
Enggak. Ini orang di ruangan rusuh.
Oh, aduh, lu Eva jangan jatuh dong. Apakah aku hiatus akan lama dari VTuber semenjak aku punya streaming di sini? Apa namanya?
Ini isu bang.
Hah? Cih,
Aman.
cuh. C yang minor, D minor ke C. Ngapain aku? Wah, digoreng bang. Digoreng dong. Kingdom Optimus Prime. Wah, digoreng. Aku suka ini. Semuanya digoreng, bagus. Besok libur. Kalau besok libur kenapa ya? Aku stream tidur.
Apa?
Bagus gak, Kur?
Kagak lah.
Bagus, liatin aku bagaimana cara Raffi tidur gitu. Oh, ternyata tidurnya gak bisa diem. Jadi kalau aku punya istri, itu istriku ketendang-tendang. Aduh, sumpah aku tidur gak bisa diem anjir. Mungkin aku rekam terus aku timelapsein. Wah, ohayo gozaimashita. Ohayo sekai. Na 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 na. Denganmu meski tak pernah bertemu, rasa hatiku kan tetap dalam padamu. Manis pahit yang ku rasa membentuk memori indah. Walau punggung pegal dan tak sanggup melangkah, tawa tulus yang pertama kali ku dengar. Entah mengapa hatiku merasa puas. Suaramu gimana sih lagunya? Lagu halu Bayem Ijo. Bayem Ijo. Nenenet, nenet, nenenet, tenenenet, nenenet. Wah, master grade 2.0 700.000 doang. Gas jangan. Kalau kata orang gas aja, banyak ngomong kamu nggak pernah beli-beli. Iya nggak, Kor? Ding 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 ding. Tertulis halaman baru mengisi buku-buku hidupku. Kisah cinta dua dunia di dalam layar yang semu. Kau begitu indah di dalam dunia maya yang ku tanamkan dalam jiwa. Yang GWS tawa tulus yang pertama kali ku dengar. Entah mengapa hatiku merasa puas. Suaramu menemani hari-hariku. Ku tunggu hadirmu selalu, seperti bintang di langit yang menyinari dunia. Bagiku Puyo adalah sebuah anugerah. Terima kasih untuk usaha kalian semua. Hari monokromku jadi sepertinya aku GWS kelewatan ya, Kur. Dah lah, Suraga donna tatakutemo. Aduh, mabok aku cok. Na 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 na. Aku cuman bisa bobo. Not.
Waking up again, oh God, my mind is a mess, and all my thoughts tying knots inside my head, while every dream sings sweetly, begging to stay. Kita na yume no na sora omoida.
very large wings. The hinge joints here are fairly tight, so you can definitely get some impressive spread wing poses. Check out
fuck.
this wingspan! And strangely enough, each wing blade features a hinge joint, so you can get some weird wing poses. I'm not sure about the purpose of this. And you get a hinge joint at the wingtips, and that's all I'll say about the wings for now. Now, the tail came disassembled out of the box. It's a very tight ball joint. All the ball joints here are nice and tight, which allows the tail to hold numerous poses. And the end of the tail has a hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint. The ball joints at its dragon arm are also nicely tight, and this also came disassembled out of the box. Me being the Beast Wars fundamentalist as I am, I really love this disproportionate dragon arm. But we do have a feature where if you flip down this panel, for this panel, remove the dragon arm and flip this hand out, you can attach the dragon arm to this assembly, and now you get a G1-esque fusion cannon look. I do not really like it all that much, but he does feature individually articulated fingers and even a hinge joint at the base so he can open it up even more. Same thing with the other hand, which is a lot more sleek, but the hinges at these fingers are really tight, which is fortunately a recurring theme of this figure. All the joints here are extremely solid, thanks to some beautiful ratchet joints. Not only that, but woof, is this guy heavy.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
And that must be because of all the die-cast metal coat touch technique, of course. Basically, any part that you see has a chrome coloring, that's made out of metal. Die-cast claws here do have a tendency to pop off, but I think a bit of super glue should fix that. And just by feeling through the figure, I think some of the joints are made of die-cast metal as well, which could explain how solid they are. I cannot keep my hands off of it. It's kind of distracting. I would rather play with this guy instead of jacking off. Ball joint at the head, but the swivel is kind of limited due to the length of the helmet. If you lift this hinge joint up, the range of the ball joint is unlimited. Move the wing out of the way using this hinge joint, and that should give clearance for the helmet and head to turn all the way. Now these little claws want to get out of the way as well using their ball joints. Collapse that back down, and there you go. Easy peasy. The hinge joint connecting the helmet assembly is kind of annoyingly loose, and it doesn't snap in at all. You're just gonna have to deal with it. It's not the worst. Can't look up that far and look down that far. Hinge joint at this part of the wings can move the other side, and the wings can move back. These smooth shoulder pads are on a ball joint and a hinge joint, which allows the arm to move out, but that doesn't look that great, so I like to move it out from here. Swivel here, bend at the elbow, and these ball joints that I mentioned previously. Every ball joint can be a swivel. The mouth of the dragon can open, and even the top half can move. Same amount of articulation on the other side, except now the swivel is at the elbow, and the elbow bends pretty high. A tight swivel at the wrist, and ball joints at each of the fingers. A tight waist swivel. Oh, I love that. But they didn't quite nail the ab crunch. It just falls in me. I spoke too soon. That is a good ab crunch. And for transformation purposes, it could even go even farther. This joint is also die-cast metal. Ball joints at all of the skirts, and that allows you to activate the satisfying kick. And if we move this hairy butt cheek out of the way with this ball joint, the leg can move back that far. Beautiful spread. Thigh swivel, bend at the knee, hinge joint at the shin guards, up and down at the ankle, and a beautiful pivot. But if you extend the foot, the pivot is crazier. My arm's getting a little shaky just by carrying this figure right now.
Coming.
And the up and down is better as well. And he even has individually articulated toes. Each of them has a hinge joint. Same with the back toe. If you like the song that was playing just now, it was an instrumental of Swivel Man no Uta, links in the description. The amount of posability that this figure has was something I was actually not expecting from this guy. I was also expecting the figure to feel very cheap. And not only because I've been burned by third-party figures before in the past, but because the face sculpts that were shown in the promotional images were not that great. It looked super bootleggy? Let me tell you, in person, it does not look bootleggy at all. Very show accurate. They perfectly captured his character. I could just hear David K's voice coming out of this face. I guess the only issue I might have with this face sculpt are the pupils. They do look a little bit wall-eyed. In addition to this growling face, you get a whole set of faces. Lift the helmet up, pull this off. That looks ridiculous. And pull that face off. He's got a frowning face, a chuckling face, and this is the face that looked bootleggy. Ugh. Megatron's face never worked like that in the show. He doesn't have a pair of lips like that. And I have the same issue with this evil smile. This doesn't feel like Megatron to me. I guess you could call it a reference to the original toy, but get out of here. And the faces are not the only accessories you get. You get this fire beam effect part, and same exact thing with this ice beam. But that's not all. Remove his scalp and insert 3 LR... What kind of batteries are these? Something super obscure that no one would have on hand. There's a switch at the back of the head that if you turn it to the right, you got a red light. Until the red light dies on you. I think it's faulty LEDs inside this head. If we turn the switch to the left, a brilliant blue light to represent the ice beam. Works out for me. I prefer the blue light over the red light anyway. They don't do the best job at lighting up the beam effect parts. And for our final accessory, you get a card. Has some stats on the back and the picture in the front. Not an ordinary card though, it's one of these. Robot mode, dragon mode. But before we get into the dragon mode, we have to talk about his size. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fuck! Here's the perfect effect Biscorita, MP41 Megatron, my previous review, the SH Figure Arts Devilman, and the perfect effect Mega Doragon. Also, here's Metal Build Ava 1, which I am giving away. Stay tuned. This robot mode is fantastic, and I couldn't be happier with it. Well, the only thing that could make me happier is if this guy transforms. Cue the transformation music. Make sure all the fingers are curled like so. Open up the arm, flip this in, and close it up. Leave that for now. Spread the legs and bend them here. Do the same on the other side. If I go to this camera occasionally, it's because this figure is so damn big that filming it on this guy is too much of a hassle. Crunch the abs as far as they can go and turn these side skirts around. Same on the other side, and that was all you needed this ab crunch for. So this whole back is gonna wanna unpeg, and it's pretty tight. It's hard to get it untabbed, but once you do, flip that whole part open. You can see that there's a dragon arm there. Bend that, flip that out, turn the figure around, flip the tail up, lift the back panel up to review the other dragon arm, and then flip that around, untab the back. That reveals this whole strut, and this whole head assembly can actually twist. You can kind of see how the paint would chip easily here, right? That open back allows this whole assembly. Can you see that? So this whole strut flips from here all the way down and over. Then you want to twist this whole head assembly around and turn these shoulder pads around, and that will be relevant later. Coming back up to the hole, fold this piece out, turn it around, up. You want to fold this robot mode arm backwards. That folds into the chest, but it's gotta go all the way in using this hinge joint. This shit is stupid tight though, so I don't even give a shit if you can't see this, but you could hear it. Okay, there you go. Fold this in, turn that around, and bend it. Now you can just close this part up, turn the dragon head around, and lift that up with these hinge joints.
Oh, it's
until
bang. Halo,
it stays
Jachan.
flush with the rest of the body.
I wanna istirahat.
Back here, flip these thingies up, position them like that, and the moment I've been waiting for because it makes things a little bit easier, close up the back, and it's a pretty solid connection. You want to open up his hairy ass, and that previously mentioned strut head assembly is going to go between the cheeks like so, and you want to fold up these things as far as they can go. Lift the tail up, there's a little assembly at his dragon taint, flip these out, and lift that whole assembly so that it pegs in to here. You want to close up his ass, and now there's a hole here, and that's going to plug in to these pins. I forgot to
Ngimang santuy ka.
twist that around.
Yes.
Push in this orb, and this, formerly the back cover, will flip up and plug into that orb hole. And now you have a nice dragon tummy. It was pretty self-explanatory that you bent the knees, right? Stretch these arms out. Look at them claws. As a hinge joint at the wrist, bend that elbow out. Twist this. as far as it can go. Turn that around, and you got a dragon arm. Same exact thing on the other side. Position the neck, and you get a dragon mode that is so big that I have to stay this far away from it to get it fully into frame. God, he looks so impressive. A few notes about the
Aku
transformation. I know
mau.
that it looked like kind of a mess on camera, but this is actually more pleasant to transform than MP44, believe it or not. It's just the fact that he's so big and heavy that it was kind of a workout to transform him on camera. I actually feel kind of winded from handling the figure so much. And also, everything that
Bruh.
Snap did during the transformation, this beast mode will not come undone. And you know we gotta get a shot of the wings fully spread. Or should I say, yes. David K might not be in this video, but I did save his clips from last time. Dragon face sculpt is perfect. You get that light up effect in there, and he just
Gas, asal kuat
Got a
makan nasi.
and the
Enggak.
positioning on this guy is almost
4
the
juta.
exact same as the
Boom.
robot mode, minus a waist swivel. But the dragon arms are completely new with a ball joint at the shoulder, a bend at the elbow, swivel here, hinge joint at the wrist, no wrist swivel, which is unfortunate with all of the joints this figure has. They could have easily included a wrist swivel right there, and a hinge joint at each of his claws. And each claw is made out of die-cast metal. And my god, the claws even have a beautiful spread. You can actually get some very dynamic dragon poses. If Takara decides to make an official Transmetal 2 Megatron, I highly doubt that it's gonna be better than this. If I had to point out a negative with this guy, it would
Woo!
have to be where
Look
the
at
fuck
that,
are you gonna
boy.
put this guy? He's like the size of a house cat. Jesus. Here's Beast Gorilla, Masterpiece Megatron, Devilman, and Megadoragon. And once again, here's Metal Build Eva Unit 1. We're going to talk about that in just a few minutes. I'll always have a soft spot for Megadoragon's dragon mode. He will always be my dragon son. But this guy, though, this is my dragon husband. I think it's a good thing that I didn't ask David K to be in this one. So, we do have a third mode. Let's transform it real quick and let me tell you how useless it is. Straighten out the neck, move the wings back,
Wah,
retract
aku
the
mau,
arms,
Ma.
and straighten out the legs. Untap the
Siapapun
legs
yang mau
like
ngasih
so,
gratis,
bend that goes
aku
all the way
bakal bayar
like so.
kamu dengan
That
makasih.
reveals a set of the wheels. Again, this is way easier to do off camera. Flip this up, that's a thruster, and you want to make sure that the ankle is extended. That allows you to flip out these front wheels. Fold the claw up, fold these guys down, get the arm in position however you feel like, nothing tabs in. Same thing on the other side, and we have a vehicle mode that's just as useless as the original toy. Useless as it may be, it's still really fun, and even though nothing tabs in, it still holds together pretty well. Even these little turbines can spin. I can't sing the praises of this figure enough. Robot mode, excellent.
Kasih
Dragon
gratis
mode,
dong, yoi.
excellent. Vehicle mode, stupid, but still a lot of fun. Truly the alpha and omega. So whenever Big Bad Toy Store is gonna have this guy in stock, it will be worth the wait. As for the Metal Build Evangelion Unit 1, you won't have to wait long at all for a chance to win this thing. First of all, you want to be a subscriber to Jabba the Hong. That's just kind of a given. Second of all, you want to sign up for a free account at Gemmer.com. And what it is basically a social network
Kalau
for
kasih
collectors
gratis
like you and me.
tabunganku
I've worked with Gemmer a
entep bang
long time
Rio.
ago in the past, and I still post there pretty consistently. It's available on iOS and Android, and it's completely free. Now, here's a little pro tip to increase your chances. Each entrant in this giveaway is allowed up to 3 entries. One entry is when you sign up for a Gemmer account. Your second entry is when you post an item on your Gemmer page. The process for posting an item is simple enough. And your third entry is when you post another item to your page. The giveaway will go through the whole month of November. The winner will be selected randomly by
3 tahun yang lalu, by the way.
winner will be announced
Video
on
lama ini.
November 30th, most likely on a Failbox livestream. So I better see you there. Keep in mind though, I am giving away the figure that I reviewed, so if you want a good idea on that figure's condition, go ahead and watch that review. Don't worry, I cleaned it thoroughly. And of course. Oh, baby. Okay, that's it for me. After I shut off the camera, I'm gonna go take some lunch. I'm gonna take the figure and put my wiener on it.
You put what? Aku gabut-gabut sekali. Aku mau main game Sudah lama ku tak menyentuh game. Ngapain ya lihat WhatsApp anjir? Kira-kira bisa nggak ya? Alhamdulillah. My tummy is full of gas. Wajahku langsung merah anjay. Kocak sekali. Aduh, sumpah ngantuk aing. Pengen tidur. Tapi belum bisa. Ya, saya belum berani tidur. Hai mekaku sayang. Mari kita bodo amat. Ini game sempat gratis by the way di Epic Game dan aku udah claim, tapi aku beli lagi di Steam karena versi Epic Game sampah guys, tidak bisa cloud save, dimana kalau kita hapus gamenya dia bakal ngulang dari awal dan aku benci itu. Makanya versi Steam dia ada save cloudnya, enak. Kalau ini gak ada guys, kita harus mati-matian sendiri anjay. Bentar bang, aku mode radio. Oke, fokus editnya, semangat. Woi, kampret. Oh, bisa begitu ya. Oke. Ya. 当該施設の破棄を決定しました。現状の被害状況から継続しての運用は不可能と判断したようです。施設を破棄？じゃあ俺たちは何をしにここまで来たんだよ。敵はどうした？使いに見側で監視可能な重要データを収集です。ヘリポートにある重戦闘ヘリで持ち出すとの連絡がありました。オーダーが当該機体の護衛に切り替わります。間に合わなかったか。少佐、作戦領域のそこかしこでドローンが火災をばらまいてるひどい化学火災だ。このままでは取り残された生存者は皆蒸し焼きだ。陽動作戦として非常に有効だと言わざるを得ない。分かった。周囲の正体は人命救助優先者。識別不明のアーセナルが接近してきます。注意してください。ホライゾンの武装勢力だと思われます。ルーキーと勝利はオーダーを実行しろ。お前たちはヘリポートが一番近い。できるか。命令なんだろ。誰が相手だろうとやってやるさ。そこのアーセナル聞こテラーズ少佐、敵は護衛対象アルファの離陸準備が整いました。合計で5機の護衛対象が離陸するようです。少なくとも3機を撤退させてください。Sini lo kocak. Anjir. 護衛対象アルファが撃墜されました。一つ落としたぞ。どうした？そんなことでオーダーを実行できるの？tidak bisa bang. Waduh. 護衛対象ブラボーが離陸します。2機目のヘリが離陸します。おそらくデータを分散して持ち出すつもりでしょう。何？どれだけ分散にしよう。
全てを落とせば問題あるまい。
Wait, what?
護衛対象チャーリーが離陸します。護衛対象ブラボーが攻撃を受けています。
我々の前に立て、その無知は褒めてやる。
護衛対象ブラボーが撃墜されています。
まるで手応えがない計画に必要な一手とは言え、我らがプロフェッサーもつまらぬオーダーを課してもらう。
3つ目の護衛対象が撃墜されました。オーダーの達成は不可能と判断しました。
抵抗はそこまでか。
残念ながらオーダーが終了したようです。つまり我々は目的を完遂したということです。
Ya, commission failed. Commission failed. Wah, aku skill isu guys. What?
注意してください。ホライゾンの武装勢力だと思われます。
ルーキーと少尉はオーダーを実行し、お前たちがヘリポートと一番近い。できるか。命令なんだろう。誰が相手だろうとやってやるさ。
そこ
護衛対象アルファの離陸準備が整いました。合計で5機の護衛対象が離陸するようです。少なくとも3機を撤退させてください。護衛対象アルファが深刻なダメージを受けました。護衛対象アルファが撃墜されました。
一つ落としたぞ。どうした。そんなことでオーダーを遂行できるのか。
護衛対象ブラボーが離陸。
Sumpah aku bingung loh helikopternya tuh sebenarnya di mana anjay.
おそらくデータを分散して持ち出すつもりでしょう。
何、どれだけ分散にしよう。全てを落とせば問題あるまい。
護衛対象チャーリーが離陸します。護衛対象ブラボーが撃墜されました。
Oh, itu helikopternya bujang. Wanjir. Sadis juga.
我らがプロフェッサーもつまらぬオーダーを課してもらう。
たった2機でここまでやるのか。これ以上損害を受けるわけにはいかん。全力で護衛対象を守れ。
護衛対象デルタが 護衛対象チャーリーが攻撃を受けています。護衛対象チャーリーが深刻なダメージを受けました。これ以上の被弾は危険です。護衛対象チャーリーが撃墜されました。3機目の護衛対象が撃墜されました。オーダーの達成は不可能と判断しました。
nggak boleh lu.
抵抗はそこまでか？
Ya,
残念ながらオーダーは終了したようですね。つまり我々は目的を完遂したということです。
nice. Ya, mission pilot ya, harus tiga-tiganya guys. Udah azan sih. Udah azan, jadi aku sholat dulu. Halo. Halo guys. Halo Nisha, welcome to the stream. Arsenal on standby in 3, 2, 1. Wah gila.
私は後方で小隊の指揮をおう最新の戦況データを全小隊にリンクし
戦況の経過に伴いオーダー内容に変更があります。スカイユニオンは当該施設の破棄を決定しました。現状の被害状況から継続しての運用は不可能と判断したものです。
施設を破棄じゃあ俺たちは何をしにここまで来たんだよ。敵はどうした。
スカイユニオン側で回収可能な重要データを集積中です。ヘリポートにある重戦闘ヘリで持ち出すとの連絡がありました。オーダーが当該機体の護衛に切り替わります。
間に合わなかったか。
少佐、作戦領域のそこかしこでドローンが火災をばらまいてるひどい化学火災だ。このままでは取り除
識別不明のアーセナルが接近してきます。注意してください。ホライトンの武装勢力だと思われます。
ルーキーと少尉はオーダーを続行しろ。お前たちがヘリポートから一番近い。できるか。命令なんだろ。誰が相手だろうとやってやるさ。
おい。
そこのアーセナル
テラーズ。
護衛対象アルファの離陸準備が整いました。合計で5機の護衛対象が離陸するようです。少なくとも3機を撤退させてください。護衛対象アルファが深刻なダメージを受けました。これ以上の被弾は危険です。
No!
護衛対象アルファが撃墜されました。
Kacau nih game, jelek banget. Sumpah kenapa game sekarang aneh-aneh ya. Aku pengen main there is no good game on my Steam, like for real. I wanna play some games. Wait. Oh, it's very rare. Wow. Ngaranna teh naon sih orang teh? Oh iya, library collection. Ini game aku hapus aja deh. Uninstall. Ark Survival. I said big no to this game because this game is so big. Yo bang, kamu mainnya apa? Nggak tahu. Ini game aku banyak banget, cuman aku teh beli banyak game ya, cuman jarang aku mainin anjir. Temanku sampai ke trigger sendiri kan, Rap, lu tuh game banyak gitu. Kenapa nggak mainnya? Gila, aku nggak ada waktu masalahnya nyet. Makanya aku lebih seneng beli mainan gitu, menghibur ya tuh cepat gitu, quick entertainment. Cuaks, quick entertainment nggak tuh. Kita pamer skill kali ya di game ini ya. Ada rencana main Team Fortress. Dulu sempet main aku. Cuman bentaran doang aku mainnya. Kayak paling 50 menit, 30 menit doang. Aku mau adu skill di sini, boleh gak ya? Semoga ada ya. Semoga kalian semua terpukau akan bakat saya di game ini. Karena aku dengan berbangga diri saya mengatakan saya sangat GG di game ini. Ini adalah salah satu game terbaik yang pernah aku mainin. Transformers Devastation. Kabar guys Bang Raffi. Ayo kapan Team Fortress? Tarik ini sound. Aku pakai free talk gak sih? Enggak ya, aku pakai free talk anjay. Teo. Ini game BGM-nya sadis coy. Sangat menggelegar. Challenge mode. Wah, ini tombol enter kenapa gak jalan? Malam ini gimana? Terlalu dadak kah? Kebetulan banget gue juga mau babar di Trapoi, Bang. Di Trapoi apaan? Challenge mode. Aku mau pamer skill dulu Bang Kyo. Hah? Bentar. Milih petir ya. Oke. Sip. Sebelum itu ya, ini pentep saya pinggirin dulu anjay. Game ini tidak boleh memiliki kehalangan. Tidak boleh ada halangan dalam memainkan game ini. Maaf Pentep, aku tidurin kamu, tapi ini sangat krusial untuk keberlangsungan kegigihan aku dalam game ini. Semoga aku nggak lupa sama kontrolnya. Wah, anjir, apaan ini? Wish, tidak santai sekali. Wish, wish. Wish. Rot. Aish, kena kan? Aduh, Bumblebee. Wish, mak. Diam kalian. Ish. Waduh. Aduh, kacau. Kacau guys, kacau. Aduh, mana ini aku gatel lagi. Main menu, yes. I need to. Kita harus sabar dulu. Wait, continue ngapain? Bukan aku udah tamat ya?
The barrier is disabled. However, the door itself.
Tara main menu. Ini game udah tamat berapa kali aku? Story mode. Challenge. Jujur nih game cuman enak pakai joystick. Selain joystick gak enak. Ini game ada story-nya ya bang. Ada, cuman bentar banget nih game. Soalnya ini kan apa ya? Awalnya mau ada sequelnya, cuman sequelnya dibatalin gara-gara Hasbro mutusin lisensi sama Activision gitu. Wish, enggak. Nah. No, Grimlock. Fuck you. Ini Bumblebee-nya. Kena. Wish. Rare, dapat rare. Wait, what? Ya elah. Oh, pakai 2 pedang. Yo, iya, 2 pedang. Wish. No, 2 pedang no. Gua juga bisa anjay. Yo, 2 pedang. Wish. Aduh, mak. Wish. Ish, nggak kena ya Allah. Waduh, tidak santai beliau ini. Mati lo. Anjir, Optimus Prime. Wah. Wish. Tidak kena. Tidak kena. Wish. Ayo lo. Dia pikir dia doang yang bisa gitu anjay, gue juga bisa, tar ya. Belum saatnya. Ini Prime. Oh. Kau pikir kau doang yang bisa berbahaya? Wish. Wish, gila epic banget nih. Wah. Sugoi Dekai. Tuar. Wih, ikut-ikutan dia. Ini game paling epic yang pernah aku beli anjay. Sumpah. Ini sumpah ini game demi apapun epicnya luar biasa. Setiap doce itu satisfying banget anjir. Wish. Mantap. Woi Prime. Rasakan ini Prime. Mati. Tua. SS. Kalau dilihat kayak Gundam Battle gitu dah. Cuman bedanya ini Transformers asli game. Ini kacau, epic kacau sih, ini kacau banget epicnya. Luar biasa epic ini game. Masterpiece. Ini masterpiece, ini game masterpiece. Ini ada yang harus kujual nih. Sumpah ini demi apapun ini best game ever. Tapi sayang ini game dihapus dari Steam. Ini salah satu game terbaik anjay. Yuk, kita coba di misi paling susah. Nggak bisa. Udah. Cepret. Aduh. Benar-benar ya. Wish. Ya mati gua. Sudahlah. Aku yang stream aja deh.